This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Lamborghini Aventador SV, in which the SV stands for Super Veloce, which when translated into English means extremely fast. How fast? How does 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 2.8 seconds and 217 miles an hour flat out grab you? Why is it so quick? Because it's powered by a 740 bhp version of Lamborghini's already sensational 6.5 litre V12 engine. It also weighs 50 kilograms less than the regular Aventador and, according to Lamborghini, generates a staggering 170% more downforce than the standard car. It costs an eye-watering £321,000, and there will only ever be 600 made, most of which are already sold out. And this, albeit briefly, is what it's like to drive. Everything inside, everything outside, everything in this car has basically been focused on going faster still. Let's just see what it's like for a couple of laps around the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona. This is where they do the Formula 1 races, and I think this thing is going to feel like a complete monster around this track.
Okay, so we're ready to go.
Okay, into first gear. I'm in Corsa. You can have Strada, you can have Sport, you can have Corsa. We're at a racetrack, we want Corsa.
Keep safety distance each other, and we start immediately from Corsa. And we keep the eye when we exit from the pit lane because all the cars is coming.
It's a lot noisier than the regular Aventador, even in second gear at 5,000 revs. The engine revs a little bit higher than standard. It'll rev to 8.5 rather than 8.250. That's because they put a new exhaust system on it, different intake system, variable valve timing, all of which has just kind of freed up the internals of the engine and allowing it to rev harder and higher and more quickly. I don't know if you can hear what I'm saying, but that's fourth gear. Whoa. Word, it goes. It properly goes. It feels a lot sharper than the regular Aventador immediately in the way it steers. The suspension feels, pushrod suspension feels quite a lot stiffer. Everything just feels more responsive, more barking. That's a proper noise. That is a proper noise, and that is proper acceleration. 0 to 62 in 2.8, they reckon. Obviously it's four-wheel drive. Oh, it still feels like quite a big wagon though. I love the fact that Lamborghini let us do this without a crash helmet on a Formula 1 circuit in their new £321,000 Aventador SV. It's just brilliant. It's kind of the thing that only Lamborghini would do. Short shift into third. Carbon ceramic brakes, which appear to do a very good job of stopping this car. Quite nice feel through the pedal. Not beautiful pedal feel, but good feel through the brake pedal. So that's what the SV is like to drive when following a bunch of other people doing the exact same thing. But to find out what it's really like, I needed to persuade Lamborghini to let me have a go on my own, which took a bit of doing, but, well, here you go. So I've done my ducks and drakes experience in the Aventador SV, and now this is slightly mental, they're going to let me go out for one flying lap. All on my own, just to properly enjoy the 740 bhp Aventador SV. I am going to turn the ESC off. They've asked me not to, but I think it's going to be nicer with it on. Sorry, with it off. Second gear. third gear. Christ. It really is a proper monster, this thing. The tyres are slightly cold. It just understeers a little bit, but not crazily. Now round this long right-hander where Mr. Alonso came oddly unstuck. God, it goes down here. That's fourth gear. We got up to 120 something then. Okay, and it's on mid-corner. It sits nicely. It's just pushing into a bit of understeer, but not really. When you put your foot down in this thing, it absolutely lights up. This new variable ratio steering is pretty good, actually. Oh, I don't care what happens in this thing. You can kind of try and be all intelligent about the various things that it does, but ultimately it's just a stonking great mid-engine supercar with a bloody great big V12 in it that does this down straights. Jeepers creepers. I still don't like the gearbox that much, and it does understeer a bit, but God, this thing just feels absolutely epic. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up straight, I tell you. That is my one flying lap, untethered, in the Aventador SV. I'll remember that for quite a long time. This thing's insane. It's not difficult to drive though. Most people who know roughly what they're doing can get in this thing and drive it really fast. Because although it feels insanely outrageously fast and noisy and all the rest of it, it doesn't feel like it wants to bite your hand off. Now that is a real compliment to pay Lamborghini. One heck of a car is the Aventador SV. I absolutely love it.
Click on the video windows to watch a drag race between the regular Aventador and a McLaren 650S, or watch Lamborghini's Huracan take on a snowmobile on ice. Click on the play icon to watch our latest video, and on our logo to subscribe to our channel.